Arsenal close to signing Viktor Gyokeres, huge transfer deal, and what it means for the Gunners. Arsenal is on the brink of finalizing a major transfer deal for Viktor Gyokeres from Sporting CP, a move that could significantly reshape their attacking options. The agreement, valued at €63.5 million, £54.8 million, $74.2 million, with an additional €10 million, £8.6 million, $11.7 million in potential bonuses, has been in the works for some time. However, the delay in sealing the deal stemmed from disagreements over the structure and feasibility of these bonus payments. But here's the good news: negotiations have now reached an advanced stage, with only minor adjustments and final touches left before the transfer is officially completed. What's particularly striking is Gyökeres' unwavering commitment to joining Arsenal. Despite late interest from other clubs, the 27-year-old Swedish striker had his sights set solely on the North London side. His agent even went as far as waiving his commission to ensure the move went through smoothly. A long-term contract, set to run until June 2030, has already been prepared. But here's where it gets controversial. Sporting CP's president, Federico Varandas, publicly criticised Gyökeres for missing the deadline to report for pre-season training amidst Arsenal's approach. On July 12, Varandas announced that the player would face a heavy fine and be required to apologise to his teammates. This incident has added a layer of drama to what is otherwise a straightforward transfer saga. Gyökeres' appeal is undeniable. Last season, he scored an astonishing 54 goals in 52 matches for Sporting, helping the club secure a league and cup double. Arsenal, who struggled with injuries to key forwards like Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus during the 2024-25 season, identified Gyökeres as their top target to fill the number 9 role. The Gunners finished second in the Premier League for the third consecutive year, trailing champions Liverpool by 10 points and scoring 17 fewer goals. Clearly, they needed a reliable goalscorer, and Gyökeres fits the bill perfectly. The Swedish international's journey to this point has been remarkable. After leaving Brighton and Hove Albion for just £1 million to join Coventry City in 2021, he became a standout player in the Championship. His performances earned him a £17 million move to Sporting in 2023, where he has since racked up 97 goals and 28 assists, playing a pivotal role in the club's back-to-back league titles and their Taça de Portugal triumph last season. Arsenal's summer transfer activity under new sporting director Andrea Berta has been aggressive. The club has already secured midfielders Martin Zubimendi and Christian Norgard, goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga, and winger Noni Maduka. Additionally, Valencia defender Christian Mosquera is set to join the squad during their pre-season tour in Singapore. Gyökeres' arrival would undoubtedly be the crown jewel of this transfer window. On the international stage, Gyökeres has been a consistent performer for Sweden since making his debut at the age of 20. With 26 caps and 15 goals to his name, he has proven his ability to deliver at the highest level. Gyökeres offers much more than goals. Analysis by data writer Tom Harris. When you look at the numbers, it's easy to see why Gyökeres is such a coveted player. His 68 league goals since joining Sporting 2 years ago are more than double the tally of any other player in Portugal during that period. He's a clinical finisher, capable of generating immense power with either foot. But there's more to his game than just scoring. Gyökeres is a relentless runner, known for his directness and explosiveness. His ability to repeatedly make high-intensity runs sets him apart. According to his Skill Corner run profile, which compares his off-ball movements to strikers across Europe's top 7 leagues, Gyökeres excels at exploiting space behind defenders and pulling wide to create opportunities. He's comfortable dragging defenders out of position before cutting inside to unleash a shot. However, the Premier League presents a unique challenge. Arsenal's patient, possession-heavy style may limit the space Gyökeres is used to exploiting. Additionally, he isn't particularly strong in aerial duels, having failed to score a single-headed goal in league play last season. Despite these potential limitations, his work rate, goal-scoring instincts, and ability to convert half chances into goals make him a formidable addition to Arsenal's squad. So, what do you think? Will Gyökeres thrive in the Premier League and help Arsenal finally break their second-place streak? Or will the challenges of English football prove too much for him? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Myles Lewis-Skelly's hilarious reaction to Viktor Gyokeres' transfer news. Arsenal FC. Imagine being on the cusp of landing your team's top transfer target, only to have a rival club swoop in and try to hijack the deal. That's exactly what happened with Arsenal's pursuit of Viktor Gyokeres, but fortunately for the Gunners, they've managed to put the finishing touches on an agreement with Sporting CP. The excitement is palpable, and no one knows that better than Myles Lewis-Skelly, who couldn't contain his joy when reacting to the news. But here's where it gets interesting. The deal is worth a whopping €63.5 million, with an additional €10 million to be paid in add-ons. And Gyökeres is set to sign a 5-year contract at Emirates Stadium. And this is the part most people miss. The young left-back's hilarious reaction to the news, which has been circulating on Instagram, shows him mimicking Gyökeres' iconic mask celebration, a nod to the Batman-villain Bane. The feeling of excitement is shared by Arsenal supporters, who have been eagerly awaiting updates on Gyökeres on social media. Getting a deal for Gyökeres over the line is a significant moment for Arsenal, as the hunt for a new number 9 has been a major talking point for numerous transfer windows. The club has invested heavily in other areas, bringing in players like Noni Maduka, Martin Zubimendi, Christian Nagard, and Kepa Arrizabalaga, but this window has been all about securing a top striker. Gyökeres has his doubters, with many questioning whether his form in Portugal will translate to the Premier League. But one thing is certain, he'll be a clear, defined presence up front, and his impressive goal-scoring record, 39 goals in the Portuguese top flight last season, as well as a further 6 in the Champions League, speaks for itself. So, will Gyökeres prove to be the answer to Arsenal's striking woes? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, the excitement is building, and fans can't wait to see him in action. But here's a question: do you think Gyökeres is the right man for the job, or are there better options out there? Let us know in the comments. And this is where the controversy starts. Some fans might argue that Gyökeres is not worth the hefty price tag, while others will see him as a vital signing. What's your take on the deal? Share your thoughts and join the discussion. Can Viktor Gyokeres succeed at Arsenal? Analyzing his move to the Premier League. Imagine a striker who has consistently dominated the goal-scoring charts in Europe's top 10 leagues, with a staggering 68 goals in just 66 games over the last 2 seasons. Welcome to the world of Viktor Gyokeres, the Swedish goal machine, who is on the verge of joining Arsenal in a deal worth an initial €63.5 million plus €10 million in add-ons. But here's the million-dollar question: can Gyökeres replicate his incredible goal-scoring record in the Premier League, the world's most valuable and competitive division? The answer to this question is not a straightforward one, as it depends on various factors, including the player's ability to adapt to the faster pace and more sophisticated defenses in the Premier League. However, one thing is certain: Gyökeres has been ridiculously prolific in both of his seasons in Portugal, and his market value has skyrocketed to €75 million. But will this be enough to guarantee success in the Premier League? As we delve into the world of Gyökeres, it's essential to consider the standard of Liga Portugal, where he has been playing, and how it compares to the Premier League. The difference in quality is substantial, and it's crucial to remember that Gyökeres has never played a single game in a top-5 league, including the Premier League. Nevertheless, his impressive goal-scoring record, which includes 17 penalties, is a testament to his exceptional finishing ability and movement on the pitch. And this is the part most people miss. Gyökeres is not just a goal-scorer. He's a physically dominant striker with excellent movement, especially in transitions, and a powerful ball-carrying ability. According to Gonçalo Tristão Santos, Transfermarkt's area manager in Portugal, Gyökeres' key strengths include his explosive acceleration, instinctive finishing inside the box, and ability to hold up the ball and link play with teammates. But, as with any player, there are also weaknesses to consider, such as his first touch under pressure, which can sometimes let him down. Despite these weaknesses, Santos believes that Gyökeres has all the tools to succeed in the Premier League, having already shown he can handle physical leagues during his time in the Championship and grown tactically and technically at Sporting. The key will be how quickly he adapts to the faster pace and more sophisticated defences in the Premier League. But here's where it gets controversial. Some might argue that the €70 million fee is a big investment, especially considering Gyökeres' age and lack of experience in top-5 leagues. However, others might see it as a justifiable price, given his exceptional goal-scoring record and the potential he brings to the table. As we weigh the pros and cons, it's essential to ask, will Gyökeres be able to handle the step-up in quality smoothly? And can he replicate his form in Portugal in the English top flight? The answer to this question will depend on various factors, including his ability to adapt to Arsenal's playing style and the level of support he receives from his teammates and coaching staff. One thing is certain, though, if Gyökeres can integrate well into the team and adapt to the Premier League's faster pace, he could be a long-term solution for Arsenal's number 9 role, offering both goals and a relentless work ethic. So, what do you think? Can Viktor Gyokeres replicate his incredible goal-scoring record in the Premier League? And is the €70 million fee a price worth paying for his services? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the conversation started.